All right, time for the Mix 106 movie reviews with our very own Mix 106 movie critic, Willie Waffle. And there is only one movie out this week because nobody wants to compete with this movie. It's showing in a lot of theaters. And, of course, it has a lot of really big stars in it. It's Avengers, Age of Ultron.
All the Avengers are back. Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth. You've got Samuel Jackson. You've got Mark Ruffalo. You've got Anthony Mackie. You've got Don Cheadle. You've got a lot of people in this movie.
It is kind of surprising that you can put this many A-list stars together and have everybody be happy.
Well, I think they're happy because they know they're making money. But also, it's just fun to do these movies. I mean, come on. If I'm having this much fun watching them, I would hope they're having this much fun making.
All right, first of all, let's get this out of the way. I know it's out in 3D. Did you get to see it in IMAX 3D?
I saw it in regular 3D, which was pretty big to me. It was pretty awesome to me. I mean, I liked it in 3D. I liked the action. I mean, listen, I think this movie's got everything that you're looking for. It's got the witty banter. It's got the big explosive action. And then it's got... and I still don't know how to say this, a love story.
What?
I know.
I think.
Why are they making my Avengers grow up?
I think I know the love story because a couple of Avengers got in trouble earlier this week for calling the Black Widow a hoe.
Yeah, that was kind of stupid.
Actually, it's pretty damn funny. And who wouldn't go there?
Oh, man. Well, but I'll tell you what, though. This movie, it works because it's got a great villain. And that's what you need for these movies. Because, come on, the Avengers, they're like the strongest people in the universe. So who's going to be able to take them on? And it turns out it's a creation of their own because Tony Stark thinks that he wants to give the Avengers a retirement. He wants to create this robot army that'll be able to defend the planet. So he creates an artificial intelligence that's called Ultron. But Ultron decides instead of protecting the planet and protecting the Avengers, it wants to destroy the planet and destroy the Avengers.
Oh, my gosh. Ultron becomes self-aware?
Oh, yeah, and with the voice of James Spader, he just sounds evil. I mean, just menacing and evil. And James Spader is just playing with his lines like a cat with a mouse, man.
So is there a lot... I keep hearing from people who have seen previews of this that there's a lot of action. So now you've officially seen it. Is there a lot of action?
Oh, my God, it's all action. It's action, 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 action. And then a quiet scene. And then action, 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 action. And then, hey, there's a love story. There's a what? Action, 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 action. Oh, my God, there really was a love story. Yeah. You get the idea where we're going.
You're almost gushing, Willie.
It's just so worth it.
So
and it's gonna set every record you can imagine. It's gonna be the #1 movie of the weekend. It's gonna set the record for biggest opening weekend ever.
So you're telling me this is gonna be Furious 7 finally?
This is going to destroy Furious 7.
All right, so before you give us our reviews or our rating, let's take a quick prediction. What do you think it's going to do money-wise this weekend?
$230 million.
Shut the front door.
Oh, yeah.
That big? That would shatter any record, wouldn't it?
The last movie that opened that big, The Avengers, at $207 million a few years ago.
Wow, I was going to say 180, but now I may have to redo and say 200.
Oh, it's going for they're going for broke. It's almost like if they don't break the record, it's a failure.
So you're saying it is worth the extra $5 to see it in 3D?
I mean, I thought it looked pretty cool in 3D. I mean, I like the 3D. I like the action. To be honest with you, do I like it enough to say it's worth the extra money? I don't know. I think it's because I like the movie.
Well, and I only ask because there are some movies when you see them, and it wouldn't have made a difference seeing it in 3D or not. So a $5 extra tack on just to see it in 3D is a big, huge waste, but it sounds like this one's kind of worth it.
This one's kind of worth it. I'll tell you what was worth it. They put the Star Wars trailer on before the Avengers movie.
Yeah.
And I saw it in 3D.
Did you cry again?
Maybe.
All right. I'm predicting you're giving this thing 4 waffles, but let's hear the official rating.
4 waffles.
Wow. If you had more waffles, would you give it to it?
If I had a graphic with 5 waffles, I'd be throwing it up on the website.
All right. Is this the movie of the year, or is Star Wars going to be the movie of the year?
Ooh, it's going to be close. I think Avengers will probably beat it out money-wise, but Star Wars is Star Wars.
All right. Our summer movie season is officially underway. What do we have next week?
Next week we have the summer blockbuster Hot Pursuit with Sofia Vergara and Reese Witherspoon.
Or as we like to call it here, The Heat 2.
Oh, God, it just looks so bad.
All right. We'll talk to you next week, Willie.
All right, talk to you next week.